So we're at Cumberland Gap, and
There you go.
I'll tell you more about this. We were going to do a section hike of the Sheltoe, but we scrapped that and we're at Cumberland Gap. We're going to do the weigh-in, and Tim's adding more weight to my bag.
There you go. You're gonna enjoy those. Oh.
I don't think it's fair to put that as part of the weigh-in for the backpack,
Oh, it's fair.
but they will go in my belly. So
The prizes are involved.
if I put them in my belly now, then they won't be in the backpack.
Question, do we have to carry the... Oh, wait a minute, I forgot. We gotta take the car somewhere. I wonder why you
We're not carrying cars. What? So we're going to do a weigh-in just a second. Here's the weigh-in of our backpacks, because we're having to carry all our water. There's no water on the trail.
Okay, there's a prize for heaviest and a prize for the lightest. But I cannot win.
You can't win.
No, I'm exempt.
Okay.
He's already behind
Okay.
her.
Here we go. Oh no! The battery's low.
Battery's low.
No.
We may not get
No.
one. Oh,
No.
fail.
We
We're
can't
starting
do
the
it.
weigh-in, and we're going to have to do it by feel. And so,
Alright.
so Tim's designated for this.
Okay, so let's start with Joseph, because I'm gonna get weaker over time. So
Use your legs.
here we go. Ooh, that extra step at the bottom really adds to the challenge.
Yeah, I'd say so.
That feels like a good 37 pounds.
I'd say you're
Maybe 40.
close. It could be 40.
What do you think? You
His
picked
is
it up.
40. Mine's probably 32.
Can't even lift it.
Oh, you could do
Oh,
it.
here we go. Ooh, that's pretty close.
No, it's not.
That's pretty close.
No.
Hold on, let me try mine now. Oh, that's light. Okay, this is the lightest. No question about that.
How much water you got in there?
He doesn't drink.
I got a bladder inside, and then 4 1-liter bottles. Or
Okay.
no, they're one liter.
Okay.
I can't think.
All right, Tim wins. So who's going to be between me and Joseph? Who's the
Yeah,
lightest?
That's what we got to figure out. What time is it? 8:56. We're wasting time here. Okay. See, now this part alone. Let's do that. Let's just do this part alone. How does that feel? Yeah, Joseph, you're the heaviest. There's no question. You're the lightest, which is you. You get a tiny little key flashlight.
Oh, that is so cool.
And for the heaviest, 'cause
I love it.
You're gonna need the energy. An ice cream sandwich.
Oh,
Yeah.
good one. So it looks like you win either way. Starting here at the Pinnacles, and I'll tell you, it is absolutely fantastic out here. Look at the colors. There's Cumberland Gap. We're going to start here at the pinnacle of Overlook, and we're going to run the Ridge Trail, and we're going to be in color all weekend. Beautiful weekend ahead of us. It's going to be in the 70s during the day and 50s at night, and we're going to straddle Kentucky, Tennessee, and Virginia the whole way. Maybe more Kentucky, Virginia.
Doesn't say.
What do you think?
Doesn't say where we're going. Doesn't have Gibson.
No, it doesn't have Gibson Gap. We're going to have to figure this out for ourselves, guys. It's every man for himself. Is that what trail legs looks like? I'm not sure about that. So we're about 3 or 4 miles in. So stay at Gibson Gap tonight. It's been a wonderful day, wonderful morning. Hard part for me is the uphills. Downhill's got a little challenge, but a lot easier. These level places like this right here, I can talk and it's no big deal. But you just look around. It's a wonderful morning. Got Joseph and Tim back there having a good hike so far. Looking forward to getting to camp fairly early, setting up and just enjoying the campsite for tonight. So this is a good place to take a break. And then you got Table Rock over there if you need a table. Had to take a break because it's still going uphill and we haven't made it to Gibson Gap yet. 4.5 miles. Whew. My legs are spent, so we coming up this hill and I was thinking we're at the Gibson Gap, and we are. We're actually at the campsite. Here we go. Yeah, I think we got a little bit of an overlook up there. Overlook?
What?
Is there an overlook? Kind of? So here's our campsite. We got Tim doing the hammock. Got Joseph doing the hammock. And me, I'm doing the tent. It's pretty roomy in there. Look at that. 6 Moon Designs Lunar Solo. Had to kind of dial all that in, getting all the lines in the right spot, the stakes in the right order, and I'm not real good with that. So start with the stake, then you do that stake, and then you do the back middle stake, and then you get this in the right order. Make sure this is through there. I don't think it should go under. No. Stake that down. Attach this little slip knot. I need to learn how to do that. Of course, you can use a trekking pole to get the right height. Then you do those stakes back there, in those corners, and then do the lines here. Trying to learn and keep this in my memory, this taut line hitch.
You gotta put your head on the one side and your
Anyway,
foot on the opposite side.
there we go.
That's all I'm doing.
Home for tonight. So you can see our campsite down there, here at Gibson Gap. Trail right there, that sign goes down to Wilderness Road Campground. And then we'll follow this trail out to Hensley Settlement, about a little over 6 miles. We'll do that tomorrow, but just wanted to show you, this is the other option for camping up here. It's just this real small area. And you know, if you put tents up here, you're right on top of a fire. It's just a very small area. So anyway, anybody that watches this, just a little bit of intel. And if somebody can just clear these trees out here, we'd have a great view. Somebody needs to work on that. So we did a little scramble to get up here. Just to go look down on our campsite from a little higher up. And then you can see all the color in the trees. And we wish there was a good place to watch the sunset. End up a little exploring. And there's this big rock real close to our campsite. Look at that. Great place to shelter if it was raining. Campsite over there. Got cell phone service in the middle of this national park in the middle of nowhere. I guess we're not really in the middle of nowhere, are we? We're in the national park.
Where do you learn to make a banana split?
Where?
Sunday school. What has more letters than the alphabet?
What?
The post office.
Ooh.
So keep some of your body heat kind of trapped in there.
Yeah.
All right. Good day.
No, it's nighttime.
Night, night. Starting off a little ahead of the other two, and it's 9:30, and we're heading to Martin's Fork. There's water at Hensley, and 6-7 miles ish from our campsite, Gibson Gap, to where we'll stay tonight. Already feeling in my hips. This backpack be heavy. Even though I drank some of the water and ate some of the food, it's still heavy. Sunshiny. It's going to be in the 70s today. What a fantastic day. Fantastic fall day. Hopefully some good views today. I can see through the trees a little bit. It's a little hazy out there in the valley, but looking good. Turn your eyes upon Jesus. Look full in his wonderful face, and the things of earth will grow strangely dim in the light of his glory and grace.
It's quite a hill.
It is. Couple of them. You got it going on.
What?
You got it going on. That's the way to do that. So off of the ridge trail, there's this little spur trail. Can't remember what it's called. Indian something. Ooh, water source. And it goes up to the Hensley settlement, where there is a spigot where we can get some water. And we're going to eat our lunch there. And it's just, it's kind of cool through here. It's adding miles, I think, to our trip coming back into the settlement here. But, been here before, but it's worth coming back out here. These guys haven't seen it. We'll be there shortly. Coming into the settlement area. Got a separate video on the Hensley settlement. And walked all around it. Don't know if I filmed everything, but If you're ever in the Cumberland Gap area, it's well worth paying for the tour. They take you in a van up here, and it's pretty cool. What a beautiful place to live up here on the mountain. Over 2,000 feet here at Hensley Settlement. Kind of weird. I started getting a little dizzy. Drank some water, ate some trail mix. I'm trying to get down here to where they drop off, you know, the people do the tour. They bring the van up here. It's kind of a little Forest Service kind of road. Pretty precarious. Got some picnic tables. I think there's a porta potty there too. Spigot maybe for water. So we're here at the picnic tables, a little schoolhouse right over there, a little cemetery over there, and I think back that way, where we go back to the Ridge Trail, is the spigot we're going to be looking for. I'm going to try another one of these crazy meals here. Tim says kimchi is fermented something or another. So I'm not.
Spicy but fermented vegetable.
I am not feeling it, but we're gonna give it a shot. Beef jerky is good. Yeah, I think it's a little ways back there. We're at Martin's Fork campsite for tonight, and we think it's a bit off the trail here, which is never a welcome sight or activity after many, many miles of hiking. But it's back here. Oh, so I should have done intel on this. It's probably a quarter mile off the main Ridge Trail, but it's all downhill. It could be real pretty down here, but we're definitely here at Martin's Fork, and we'll just see. This could be really nice. So this is Martin's Fork. We're going to be sharing it with some other guys. We've got Tim over there. I'm there. Joseph over there. All the gear just kind of thrown here. There's another guy way back over there. Bear bag hanger over there. It's a nice little area. Gonna take a nap.
Wow, I was kind of expecting it to sort of put the fire out, but it's gone the other direction.
Now that's a fire.
Headlamp.
Oh, shut.
Oh, I love it. Now I'm getting warm.
As for you.
It even sounds like a fire. That's a good sound.
Sounds like
So it's not often we do a early morning hike before the sun comes up. But I think the consensus now is we want to get this last part out of the way so we can go get some pizza and some shakes. Is that? That's all we're thinking about, pizza and shakes. We may bypass White Rocks and do that for another time. We got this big climb out of Martin's Fork that I think I'm going to die on the trail up here, and they're just going to have to leave me. But I've hiked the Cumberland Gap Ridge Trail, and I'm pretty happy. Early enough, you can see the sunrise and the shadow of my phone, because everybody's flashing their lights behind me where I can't get a really good picture. They don't care nothing about me. They just want pizza. So we came up from the Gap. We're up on higher ridge, and you can look down into Kentucky. I don't think I've had a clearer view into Kentucky yet. That way is white rocks and the way to get out of the park. Bye, Tim. So I should turn the camera around, but Joseph said we're about 15 minutes too late to come up here to see the sunrise. But here you go. Look at that.
While we're out here. Sunrise.
Wonderful. I'll flip the camera around. Oh man, this is why I'm out here, Tim.
I know, that's what I was just saying.
I heard you.
Why we're out That's why we're here.
I'm reaffirming. I mean, this is it. This is it.
It's not really. I mean,
well, it needs to be
we're
lower.
We're a little late.
It needs to be lower with the colors. It's wonderful. Bless the Lord, oh my soul, oh my soul. Worship His holy name. Sing like never before, oh my soul. I worship Your holy name. The sun comes up. It's a new day dawning. It's time to sing Your song again. Whatever may pass and whatever lies before me, let me be singing when the evening comes. Bless the Lord, oh my soul. Oh, my soul, worship His holy name. Sing like never before. Oh, my soul, worship His holy name. I'll worship His holy name. I'll worship His holy name. When's it gonna go? Now? Oh, it's going. So, I'm gonna do this trail, not with them, but with me and my pups. We're gonna go up to White Rocks. Maybe in the spring, but not with them. So we're going down to Civic Park, but if there's just another alternative to get up to White Rocks, it says it's 0.2 miles. But on the map, those lines are real tight and close. It is straight up. That's for next time. So we're coming to the end of this Ewing Trail. And just a little bit of stats. I think we're at about 3,400 feet in elevation gain. We got almost 20 miles that we've hiked. It's been a good hike. We're almost to the end. Taking a break here, apparently. Civic Park's that way. That's where we're going. That's where the car is. So there's the White Rocks. We were up near there.
Yeah.
And we did this whole Cumberland Gap Ridge Trail. And we're down in Virginia right now, heading back. We're going to go get some pizza, talk about the hike, talk about the future, talk about, I don't know.
The future?
Yeah, the future. The future of our hikes. You know we need to have that conversation. But that white rocks up there. You win. Hill's in the way now. We're gonna get that next time. And it's amazing how a lot of the color's gone.
Oh yeah, everything fell over the weekend.
Isn't that crazy?
While we were out
We
there.
caught it Friday when we came in.
1 week later, and it would have been bare.
Oh man. We started up there at the pinnacle, and that's Cumberland Gap, and we're fixing to go under the mountain. I love this tunnel here. It's so cool. Cumberland Gap, one of my favorite places. So we were sitting talking over lunch at the Gondolier restaurant in Harrogate, and we were just kind of talking about our packs and, you know, if there's anything we should have left behind or that we should have taken. I think we all dialed in that pretty well for the most part. I mean, my pack weight was over 30 pounds, but we had to hike in with water, so there's that. But here's the thing that happened this weekend. I think it may have put the death nail into our Sheltoe Trace adventure. I'm not saying it's over, but after doing the Cumberland Gap Ridge Trail, it's going to be kind of hard to go back to hiking on the Sheltoe, especially with the road walking and that sort of thing. But stay tuned. You want to keep following my Pappy Trails channel here. You never know. We may get back doing that, or we may find us another new adventure. We're already kind of thinking about what that may be. So it's a wrap for me and Tim, and we got Joseph back there. Hi Joseph. We've had another good, one thing that I think we'd like to definitely have is more people to come do this. So if you're watching this video,
I thought you were gonna say spam.
go that way. Oh yeah, spam.
This way?
Yeah, we need to go get my car. It's up there at the pinnacle. Remember with that windy
I thought
road?
I'd just drop you guys off right here.
No, yeah, I'm not walking up there. No, don't do that to us. I need to find other people to do this. I shouldn't say other people. These guys are great. We need to find extra people. More people. So if you're watching the video and you're interested, get in contact with us. The more the merrier. It's a wrap for our hike, Cumberland Gap Ridge Trail, 20 miles, 31 minutes a mile. I'm pretty proud of myself. Nobody else is, but I am. Bye. So it's not often we do a early morning hike before the sun comes up, but I think the consensus now is we want to get this last part out of the way so we can go get some pizza and some shakes. Is that?
Yeah,
That's all we're thinking about, pizza and shakes. We may bypass White Rocks and do that for another time. We got this big climb out of Martin's Fork that I think I'm going to die on the trail up here, and they're just going to have to leave me. But I've hiked the Cumberland Gap Ridge Trail, and I'm pretty happy.